Hey everybody, it's Steve here. In today's video, I'm going to do a step-by-step walkthrough on how to buy your first stocks on Questrade. So the first thing you want to do is log into your Questrade account. If you don't have an account already, I would recommend you take a look at one of my previous videos on how to open an account in under 10 minutes. The link will be somewhere on the screen here. Once you've checked out that video, just log into your account and it will bring you to your summary of accounts page right here. Now, we'll go ahead and click the trade button up on top here. Okay, now this brings you up to your account balances page. So now what I like to do is just to make sure that I'm under the right account, which I want to purchase these stocks in, and I want to make sure that TFSA is selected. So I'll select that there, and then I will click the buy and sell button. Now, for the purposes of this video, I've already gone ahead and done a bit of research and decided I want to buy some Shopify stock. So what I'll do is up here in the symbol lookup, I'll enter in the ticker symbol for Shopify, which is shop. And you can see here that there are a few options that come up. The first one, shop, we can see here NYSE, that stands for the New York Stock Exchange. And there's also shop.to, and you can see here it's TSX, which stands for the Toronto Stock Exchange. Now, since I'm Canadian and most of my money is in Canadian dollars, I'll want to buy my stocks in the Toronto Stock Exchange, just so that it saves me the hassle of converting my Canadian dollars to US dollars and all the transaction fees associated with that. So some stocks are dually listed like this on both the Toronto Stock Exchange and New York Stock Exchange. And for those cases, I always like to buy them in Canadian dollars. Now, some stocks are only available on the New York Stock Exchange or on the American exchanges. So in those cases, you don't have an option of doing that. All right, so now we'll go ahead and click shop.to. And we can see here all the information related to the stock has just popped up. So you can see here that this price hasn't been updated in over 15 minutes. So I'll just click on this refresh button and you can see that the price has slightly changed a little bit. And I won't go through all the details of what this information means in this video. I'll save that for another in-depth video, but I will go over the bid and ask price. So basically, you can think of buying stocks as, you're in an auction house, and in the auction house you have some buyers and you have some sellers. Now, for the buyers, they put in a bid price of the maximum price that they're willing to buy a stock at, and on the flip side, you have a bunch of sellers and they have a minimum price at which they're willing to sell their stocks at. So that is basically what the bid and ask prices are. And you can see here there's a small spread between the two of about $1. So there's always some negotiations that go on here. So now we'll go into here and press the buy and sell button. We'll see on the right hand side, shop.to has populated here. Let's give it a quick refresh again. For today's video, let's go ahead and buy 2 of these stocks. So we'll put in 2 as the quantity. And under order type, you can see here there are several different types of orders you can put in. The most common ones, in which I'll explain in this video, are the market orders and limit orders. For these other type of orders, I'll save that for a future video where I go more in depth. So basically, a market order is you're telling Questrade right now, I want to buy 2 stocks of Shopify at whatever the market price is. So typically you want to do a market order when you just want to buy a stock really quickly and you're not really too fussy about what price you're getting it at. The current market price is typically at the asking price, but it could also be slightly higher than that. The next type of order is the limit order. So this is the type of order where you tell Questrade exactly at what price you're willing to buy the stocks at. So if we give this a quick refresh, we can put in, let's say you want to buy the stock at the current highest bid, which is $1,404.23. The next thing you want to do is to select the duration of your transactions. So again, there's different type of durations here. For today's video, I'll just go over the two most popular ones, which is the day durations and good until cancel, GTC durations. So what a day duration is you're telling Questrade that now you want to buy 2 stocks at this price, and your bid is good until the end of the day. So by the end of the day, if the stock price doesn't reach this value, your transaction is now canceled. Now, if you want to go in and buy those 2 stocks, you're going to have to put in another order. What GTC means, good until canceled, means you're telling Questrade, I want to buy 2 stocks at this price, and I want this order to be valid until I manually go in and cancel the order. Now, the GTC does have an expiration of 90 days. So at the end of 90 days, if the stock price hasn't been reached, your order will be canceled and you'll have to go in and put in another order. So for today's video, let's just go with the day duration. And here you want to make sure that you're buying the stocks under the right account that you want to buy them in. And before I hit the buy button, let's just do another quick reset to see if the price has changed within the last minute here. So we'll click on refresh and we can see the price has gone up a little bit. So for the purposes of this video and we want to get a quick sale, let's just go with the highest bid price right now. Click on the buy button and now an order confirmation will come up, and we want to make sure that all these details are correct. The account is under my TFSA, trade value is this amount, commission is a little under $5, and I will still have some cash remaining in my portfolio. Now, it's important to note that if you try to put in an order that exceeds the amount of cash you have, Questrade actually will not allow you to do that in your TFSA account. It will come up with an error or a warning, and you'll have to go in and readjust the number of shares you want to buy or your limit price. So before I send this order, let's just quickly check in again and see if the stock price has changed. I'm going to close this and I'm going to refresh, and it looks like the price has gone up. I'll just click that and modify my limit price. Click buy. I've already reviewed everything here. So I'll click send order. So it looks like my order has been sent. And now what I want to do is to go back into my account, and you can check your orders by clicking this orders button here. Okay, so now it shows you all your open orders. You can see here that we have our Shopify order, and if we click on it, the order details page will pop up. So we can give it a quick refresh and see what the current price is at now. So you can see here the price has gone up a little bit since we put in our order at 1406. It's now at 1409, now 1408. So it may take a little bit of patience to wait around for our order to get filled. So for the purposes of this video, I just want to show you how a transaction works. So, usually I would wait, but let's go ahead and click on the modify button here, and it will allow you to modify your order. So since we're a bit short on time, let's put in a market order instead. So we put in a market order of 2, and we'll buy it at whatever the market price is. And we'll click send order, and now you can see that the order has been filled right away. Pop up here shows order filled to Shopify stocks at 1409. So we can check that by going into our executions tab here, and it can show us the orders that we have executed. So we can see here that our transaction has been executed. Shopify.to, fill quantity 2 at this fill price for this total value, and the transaction was at 3:45 p.m. Now this is Eastern time, and yeah, it looks like we have purchased the stocks. And just to confirm, we can go back into our positions tab, and it shows up right here. Well, if you learned anything from this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up and a like. That goes a long way in helping me reach more viewers like you. And if you're interested in more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button. I post videos about investing and teach my investing secrets to help you live a richer life. Thank you and take care.